You exist.
Yeah. Look at me.
You had to go grab yourself a body from the acid vault.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I mean, is that not what that room was? With just all the clones for.
It's like it's the room.
Hulk.
It's the room from that one clip of Phineas and Ferb a long time ago, where they they take the kids' bodies and put them in cold storage.
Oh, that's a different one than I thought. I thought you were talking about Buford's collection of mannequins of his friends.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about that. No, I just remembered that there was a freaking there was that episode where it was like that's the wrong core. That one. Okay, there we go. Now I gotta bring that up. Then I gotta do this. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but there was like an episode where it was like the freaking all the grown-ups come up with a diabolical plan, and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna put all kids in cold storage until they're grown up." It's like, what the?
I remember that.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Remember when Phineas and Ferb was about fun things to do on summer vacation?
No. Oh, my background is real small. Why is it?
And now Dr. Doofenshmirtz is in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yep.
Yeah. Why is my background all messed up? There we go. I'll just do that. And I also gotta put it up in Discord because I keep forgetting to do that. Here we go.
I will be able to see you once I'm done writing in this plan. I must shoot the targets.
N64 every time. Okay, well, let's go. Started freaking GoldenEye last time.
Did you know that Bomberman had a Halo collab at one point?
No, I did not.
In one of the Bomberman games, you can get Master Chief as your Bomberman.
Oh, nice.
As a DLC. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of forgot that Bomberman kept existing after the N64.
Yeah, it still exists.
Yeah.
I had Bomberman on my Switch.
There's Bomberman on VR chat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've played that one. Yeah, I had a Bomberman game on my Switch, and it wasn't a old one; it was a new one. Now, the question is, can you be tricky and make the snowball hit?
No.
Oh, okay.
You have to fly.
One thing I do gotta say about the next expansion is this is by far the laziest name we've had yet.
Because
What's this expansion about?
get it,
It's a
shit,
cold place.
it's ever cold.
But like usually they have something thematic to do with the story and not just the setting.
Yeah.
And like an argument could be made for a realm reborn, but it was also the story of the realm being reborn. It was not only the setting, it was also the story, which I guess could be the thing here, but like it's always cold. Might as well have just called it Ice Age. Someone made a post in the Final Fantasy XIV group about all the changes, and people are complaining that there wasn't more announcements about Final Fantasy VII Part 3.
Context chat, we're talking about Final Fantasy XIV FanFest. You know,
Yeah.
FanFest about Final Fantasy 14.
14.
You know, that one.
If anything, they should be complaining about not seeing more about 7 Part 2 if they want 14. But yeah, fair warning, my brain is in tired mode, so my bad puns just get even worse.
Speaking of putting your brain I actually forgot that I bought a pack of Voodoo Ranger earlier and reminded me.
If I do anything like that tonight, I might end up passing out at my desk, so...
Best Banjo Super. Also, hi, Fungus. I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Fungus.
Hello, Fungus.
Kitty on forearm? An amazing way to be. You want to know how to never have that problem? I mean, you gotta have windows. Fire safety doesn't count the bedroom if it doesn't, but I just never open it. I need to get around to hanging something over this one. Too much light comes in the morning.
Chad, don't you hate it when the sun rises and light comes in?
I do.
I sure do.
The best time of the morning to wake up is when it's no longer morning. The best time to watch Common Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. You use your sense of time in our chat.
In just VR in general.
VR in general, yeah. You completely lose your sense of time. It's crazy.
Oh, that's that. Great start. Okay.
Eco boca.
It's okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
No.
It doesn't take a life or anything, which feels good.
Someone's made a compilation of tons of cosplayers at FanFest just doing these needs. The one Final Fantasy emote I do in real life all the time is lean. I'm just in a corner leaning against the wall. So I just found out there's an actual reason why all of the minions are male. The creator said it was difficult for him to imagine females would be so stupid. So he made them all male. That's great.
I'm at 70 notes, that's not bad.
I think I just read the best coming out post of all time.
Yeah?
Someone asked a dude on Twitter, "Why are you, as a man, drinking lemonade?" And the guy changed his name to non-binary lemonade lover and replied, "Fuck it, I'm non-binary now. This shit's getting crazy."
Nice.
And then tweeted out later, "Yes, this is indeed me coming out. I am non-binary."
I don't know. Nimbies, have we come up with like a
Collective.
collect? Yeah, there you go. nice, nice and vague.
Yeah, I thought that was just the perfect way for MBs to be.
Yeah.
What's your gender? A collective. There you go.
I saw a notice coming out on the Nimbies subreddit. It's superheroes will be infiltrates. There will be no stopping us.
I mean, to be fair, asexuals can invade the country of France, so I'm sure.
I mean, you talk about that and the collective, and you're just bored.
Beautiful. Chef, you will now invade. Your ships all must be cubes. This is not for debate.
No debating here.
No. They're all D20s. Gotta be legally distinct.
No.
We gotta have one ship though.
Hexagon.
That's just a cube. So when it's so when you're floating through space, it's playing the GameCube startup.
Oh, I was going in a totally different direction. Chef, I was about to do, you could just literally make the cube joke from the Transformers movies.
Yeah.
Hey, I still have my GameCube, so I can't say I fall on either side. I've got to figure out how to. Well, you know what? All honesty, I really have wanted to get my GameCube up so I can actually do some games on it for stream. Because I have the original Metroid Prime. And a few Tony Hawk games.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah. But that means I have to get the GameCube working and get a converter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, getting it to work on my TV. I currently have an older, like, the TV I have is, air quotes, older. It still runs HDMI and everything, but it actually has the ports for you, like, know the old game systems. But if I didn't have that, yeah, that thing, it literally just gets pulled out when everyone gets really high and just wants to play some GameCube games. Nah, but that in my for some reason I should be able to play my PS3 on stream. I don't know why I haven't been able to. Hey, the PS3 has some serious bangers that I'm very sad never got remakes or remasters.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, shit, we're never gonna get a remaster of Bloodborne at this fucking point.
We do have a nice D-Make, so that'll have to do.
Wait. Yeah.
Good thing I grabbed that one.
Okay, wait, Alicia, you have this going in my head now. What would be the ships for everyone else? So the trans ships would be what shape? Because now this is in my head. I'm now just imagining every section of the LGBT would have different ships for invasion.
Every single one has a different sided die.
Would be amazing. Just know that if the LGBT wanted to, we could probably invade the entire planet without much effort. We'd be the best organized army in history.
Heck, if people would be smart about it, we wouldn't even have to do that. Just start running for offices.
I mean, to be fair, I think we could win in countries where it's still illegal because I think we could all play the role. We could all pretend.
Well, once we get all the officers in the countries where it's legal, then we just get together and force the UN to do something about the other countries by being the seats in the UN. Simple.
We'd make that's how powerful the LGBT is. We'd make the UN effective. Yeah, no, Alicia, that would be truly the greatest achievement. We've made the UN an effective body.
I mean, to be fair, the biggest obstacle of the UN being a working body is the US.
And let's be real, it's the US and all the other major countries that are heading it.
There have been actual attempts that would have gone through to do actual effective things, and then the US is the only country that's like, yeah, nah, and since we're on the Security Council, we defeated that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now...
And I said the biggest obstacle, not the only obstacle.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then on top of that, too... Yeah, and on top of that, too, it seems like the world's actually starting to do that, where they're just like, you know what? We're going to make decisions without the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be going well for the rest of them. The funniest one being, the funniest part is somebody, I forget who put something, but somebody put something where they were like, well, you know, it was a former Trump supporter who's like going, with Trump, China won't take over, and it's like, I think, yeah, who would have guessed? Diplomacy. Yeah, they're literally just it's literally the hell scene from Hellsing Ultimate, and America is imploding. Oh, did Millennium get to them too? No. Okay then. Look, I love that too. Oh, it's everyone who goes, oh well, that Iran is seemingly getting a better position in the world than us, which just makes it even funnier. When your PR is shittier than Iran and Russia, you've done something very wrong.
Yeah, we played our Trump card.
Everything the US does is giving its adversaries better PR.
Well, okay, I'll say Iran because Russia is still doing some mind-numbingly dumb shit currently. It's like Iran and the US are competing for who can do stupider shit in a war. Well, no, so one of Russia's lines is collapsing. Ukraine might actually have a breakthrough on one of the major lines. So Russia might lose the Russo-Ukrainian war officially. Yeah, because you know what you don't do during a war of attrition? You don't send supplies to another country that you desperately need. it's like, guys, fun fact: when you're on a drones shortage, maybe don't send drones to another country. So I don't know. It would be a very funny outcome. What if Russia and the U.S. both capitulate their wars on the same day? It would be one of the funniest pieces of irony I've ever seen. I don't know. I good on China for just watching the U.S. and I hope their clearance has been really good because frankly, that's all I feel like China's actually had to do. They're just sitting there with popcorn, like, okay, what stupid shit are they doing today? So,
Time to get back on stupid plane. Air Force One.
I mean, if you want it to be,
I thought
was
it
about
would be
to say,
funnier
if you
to
want
just
to-
leave it there. Let people think what they want. It's also a stupid plane.
I mean,
Uh,
I was about to say we could spice the plane up with snakes. I think snakes on that plane could spice it up. No Sam Jackson though. We want to keep him.
yeah.
You know what? Nah, I declare that we need to somehow. Actually, I'm acting like this would be that hard to do. Okay, who wants to start something that would convince the orange blob to actually do snakes on a plane? I think we could do it. I don't think it'd be that hard.
I was literally about to
You know,
say, just challenge his manhood for the fact that he's not willing to keep snakes on his plane.
Yeah, you know, people with small hands really just don't have a snake on there. They're just worried it will show how small their hands are.
I don't know about you, chat, but let me tell you, out of every plane I've ever owned, I've never not had snakes on there.
Yeah, and just to add to, Shep, the snakes have to be poisonous, right? They have to be venomous and/or poisonous, right?
They have to be very venomous. Like bonus points if we're talking like a single bite will kill you.
Okay, so King Browns, nothing but King Browns on that fucking snake.
That's what real men do, chat.
Yeah, don't be a bitch.
Keep deadly snakes all over their plane. And I mean all over.
And you have to agitate them consistently. So go up to those snakes and really agitate them until they try to bite you.
You gotta show her his boss, you know?
I mean, he already thinks he's Jesus. He'll just have a bunch of staffs by the end of it, right?
This is a screenshot from the actual Banjo Kazooie.
Is
By
it
the way,
a
I just
screenshot,
have to-
or is it actually running?
It's definitely
Right,
running.
Yeah.
You can see the seams.
But immersion.
Now, Alicia, if we want him to push the Jesus thing, then I think the best thing we have to have him do, I want you. You know what? You have to do the next Jesus part. Only wimps don't get nailed to a cross.
Fun fact, chat. This is a screenie from Genius of Time, which is another Banjo hack made by Mark Kirko. Made this one. Yeah. So that ROM hack where it's like Banjo and Kazooie are in Ocarina of Time. That was made by the same person.
Room. No room.
Vroom.
Why would they do this to you?
0 out of 10. Trash game.
My brain is too Kamen Rider-ified now. You said no room and then 0 out of 10, and Agent Zero is controlling the motorcycle in Zets. It's where my brain went.
Whoa, check out those legs.
That's why the videos there so you can buy the brand safely. How convenient.
8 fucking legs right there.
There you go. Small.
Our cat nearly gave us a fucking heart attack today.
Yeah. Or don't. See you.
So, but so Shep, do you know about the chest full of sex toys?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know I've told Licia and Kiyu about it, but
Yeah,
the,
that's a way to start the story.
it is, and trust me, you'll get worse from it. Yeah, so Mia literally just she was out, and I'm just sitting around the house. I am completely just into The Last of Us Part 2. I didn't pay attention to shit, so I didn't notice anything. My cat jumps onto the couch next to me with one of our dildos in its mouth. And now, before anyone cat freaks out, we do cover them with stuff because one, it keeps them from being exposed to the elements, which can like mess them up, and two, it is for hygiene reasons. So and he didn't pierce them, thank God. But yeah, he just jumps up with a dildo in his mouth. I look at him and I go, I'm like slowly reaching because I don't want to freak him out and have him run away with it. I take it out of his mouth and I go to go put it away. He runs out with a fucking another one. The little guy literally just went, "Oh, you took my first one? Fuck it, I'll grab another one." I had to chase him twice because he kept taking them. And then Mia gets home. I hear her start laughing in our bedroom. The cat had made a pile of sex toys. Just made a pile right there. I'm just like sitting there like, okay, what the fuck? And yeah, I guess he somehow popped open the chest. I don't know how he did it, but he managed somehow. And yeah, so we literally had to check the entire house for sex toys and literally had to chase him. And at one point, our landlord knocked on our door. So we had to I literally stepped outside to talk to her. Just well inside, you can hear Mia furiously chasing her cat. The whole time I'm just talking to her, it was just about her like us collecting her mail. She's like, and we're just sitting there. And so I go back in. Mia is picking up our cat, who is like pushing his head away. So like he took one of the sex toys in his mouth, and she grabbed it, and he starts going, just starts meowing like a maniac. His mouth is around the sex toy. And I'm just sitting there just like, God, thank God our curtains aren't open. Our poor landlord just seen that image forever. Yeah, so we relocked it, and we actually put a full-on lock on it now. Yeah, we don't want our cat running around with it anymore. And luckily the cat didn't like actually break through any of the ceiling or anything. So, you want to know what's weird too? He wasn't like picking him up aggressively. The only one he held on to a bit aggressively was the last one that Neil was wrestling from him, but he was picking them all up softly for whatever reason. Yeah. Well, I mean, I personally think the dildos might have been the funniest thing because he dropped one, turned around, and jumped. He literally scared himself. because I guess it's same principle as how cats act with like cucumbers or pickles. I don't know why they do it, but like if you put like a cucumber behind a cat, they'll literally jump and freak out when they see it.
Hell yeah.
Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
I'm not falling for that one
Whoa. Why are you birdless? Sorry, I was drawing and I just look over. Oh, there's your bird. It's in the backpack. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So she stays in the backpack. Sometimes she does that.
Thanks.
Jump to the sky turns to jerking the homies.
So,
I remembered it existed and I had to do it.
yeah, I was wondering if something So yeah, Chad, if you don't know what that is, too bad.
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Beautiful.
Yo, have we shown you what that's from?
If you tell me what it's from, I might, you might have.
Then I don't think so. I think that might have just been three of us watching stuff.
Yeah, I might not have been there for that.
Yeah, I don't think we've shown you Kamen Rider yet.
No. No, you have not shown me.
One of the Kamen Rider seasons, every time they transform, there's a little, like, synth voice jingle
I see.
for every form. And it's different for every form. The base one is a jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's a
Oh my god, Bowser.
He runs a company called Saya, I think, and every time he transforms,
He's-
voice go, presented by Saya.
He's the head of the Japanese branch of Zaya.
Yes, you're right.
It's an international company with its headquarters in America. Because that is important for one of the movies.
Oh, they have movies.
Yep, there's always
Yeah.
movies. Most of them are like continuations or crossovers. Like, there's a movie that is just like a crossover of all of the Reiwa era writers. And I believe it's Zetz and Geets that got a crossover movie. But the Blu-ray pack of 01 that I have contains the movie that's canonical to the series. Because the final episode sets up a movie.
Oh, okay.
And then I can watch that movie anytime I remember that I have it and actually want to sit down and watch it.
So yeah,
But
Chad,
apparently,
it's
in one of the movies, the head of all of Zaya comes over and is an American writer. Evil,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, by the end, Bowser's actually a good guy. With an army of AI robot dogs.
So yeah, Chad, at some point in the near future, we're gonna have a community night where we're gonna take some submissions from YouTube videos for us to watch. Except we're only gonna take submissions from PCI only if they have the name Kamen Rider.
So we've got 6 options.
So we're just gonna watch Kamen Rider.
We've got the original Kamen Rider. We've got, I forget which. There's a second Kamen Rider, from an older one, that's on there. I know there's 6 on there. Let me...
It's Kamen Rider. It would be entertaining regardless.
Oh yeah, but, like, I want to be legitimate, because there's one of them that I forget the name of.
Oh, okay then.
You could have written that line in any other way. I think that was intended.
I mean, they could have asked you if you wanted to moan. That could have made it even worse.
Kuga. There's the original Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider Kuga from the original era, Kamen Rider Ryuki from the middle era, I forget the names of the eras, and then 01 Geeks and now Zen from the current era.
And now I'm just thinking of that one Teen Titans villain. I'm now just thinking of Mumbo Jumbo.
You know what's funny is that's character's name. His name is Mumbo Jumbo.
Yeah, no. Anytime I hear Mumbo Jumbo, I immediately think of that fucking Teen Titans villain. You know what? No, we need to find that. We need to find if there's a version of it on Steam. There is a Teen Titans multiplayer beat-em-up game. I've played it with my cousins. It's even like now, it's still a really fun game. And it breaks the fourth wall like a motherfucker.
Okay, I was wrong. Kuga and Ryuki are both middle era. Kuga is the beginning of the middle era. The Heisei era. Ikom Bokom. Yeah, no, the Kamen Rider series are divided into eras based on who's the Emperor of Japan at the time it airs.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't think their emperors died that often, though.
Keep in mind, the original Kamen Riders from the 70s.
My point still stands, though. I thought Japanese emperors, like, did not die that frequently. Royal families tend to live for goddamn ever.
Now it's sad.
You hear that, Royal families? You made Chef sad. Start dying already. I mean, yeah, that is one way that one particular member of a royal family died, but...
Shit, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, stop it, Shep. You're gonna wreck them like Diana. It's the English royal family. If you're offended by that, well, then, I don't care. It's the English royal family. No one likes them.
Yeah, that one, we are free to talk shit.
Well, and the Saudi royal family. I'll also take insults towards them.
Yes, those two, don't like here.
Actually, you know what? I want a cage match between the Saudi royal family and the English royal family. Anyone else up for that? Be kind of fun to force them to do that. Who would my money be on, though? That'd be hard to bet on.
Probably the Crown Prince, because he's probably the youngest person there.
No. You just see some 80-year-old British aristocrat just beat the shit out of the crowd. That'd be pure fucking television right there.
I was talking about the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. He's probably the
That's what I.
out of those two families, he's probably
That's
the
what
youngest one fighting.
Yeah, you know what though? It would be really. It'd be actually more funny to watch. You know what? That's how we're gonna do politics now. All world leaders have to get into a cage match.
Yeah, that's preferable what they do now.
Yeah, I mean, hell, we already by process of elimination, the U.S. is already eliminated. So, not gonna lie.
So I looked it up. The former emperor is not dead. He abdicated. He's still alive.
Oh, okay.
He abdicated in 2019.
Fair enough.
He reigned from 89 to 2019, which would be squarely in the time. His ascension would have been in the time that Kamen Rider was off the air.
Gotcha.
So, it came back during his reign, which is why the middle era is on his, the Heisei era, and then in 2019 it switched over with his abdication.
Gotcha.
He's still doing stuff in government, he's just not the emperor anymore.
Well, yeah, you have a position that influential. There's no way you're still not involved. I mean, shit, wasn't, if I remember, I don't know, like, isn't there also just, like, a thing where basically, I don't know, the Japanese political system's its own level of a clusterfuckery.
Yeah, just trying to find this information alone took forever.
Japan, everyone. I mean, shit, didn't a former prime minister get shot in the face a few years ago?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he died.
And wasn't it because he was associated with the movies or some shit?
Yeah,
He was like, it's just, yeah. For those who don't know, the Moonies is there's no other word for it. They're a fucking cult, and they're most famous for the fact that they have images of Jesus holding an AK-47.
I see.
Yeah, they're weird. They are a very weird but influential group. Not as much anymore. There's been recent raids against them, and there's actually been a real effort to get rid of them. Actually, Chef, we could start marketing your streams as educational with all the random shit we bring up.
That is Spiral Mountain from the original Banjo-Kazooie. That up there is I have to come back here as the Pacific. Not our mouse, a different mouse.
Yeah, so another interesting thing, the next person in the line of succession to be emperor is currently 6.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all right.
There was almost a succession crisis.
I think we
Okay,
won.
then.
Okay.
Alright.
Thanks for hanging out, Kale.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Keo.
Yeah, there weren't any males in the family until this kid was born. And currently the law is that it can only be passed to a male heir.
That's right.
And so there was an actual like debate around whether or not they should change that, and then one of the princesses gave birth to a son. So
And later this year, the Japanese emperor drops dead, and we have a 6-year-old in charge. I mean, to be fair, how much does the emperor actually do in the Japanese government anymore? I feel like emperor. Yeah, because I feel like an emperor, just the way the Japanese government is, I don't feel like the emperor really has that much of a say in the government anymore. Maybe he can give like advisement, but that feels like about it.
his roles are strictly ceremonial.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, stupid character question to ask in game. My character, literally have a character in The Last of Us 2. Just watched another character get her arm smashed up by a hammer, and she went, "Hey, how's your arm?" I'm gonna take I don't know. I think you're gonna take a solid.
No, it's not good to look right
My
now.
character hasn't had news. Well, and I love the character's response. It's a little rough right now. That might be the most just don't ask stupid questions, please. There are, in fact, remember everyone, when somebody tells you there are no stupid questions, it's a pretty heavy indication of there can be stupid questions.
There are no stupid questions if asked in good faith.
True. Yeah, that's fair.
The Taekwondo studio that I trained at for like 6 months before we moved from that place had that up on the wall. Any question asked in good faith legitimately wants an answer. And therefore there are no stupid questions. The stupider thing would be to not ask a question when you have it, even if the answer turns out to be simple.
Totals. Total 386. Gotta get more.
Ooh, pills. Only game other than Left 4 Dead where I'm happy to see pills.
This
Anyone?
Donkey Kong Country.
Shep, someone has made
Hell
a
yeah.
cosplay in Final Fantasy XIV of Gendo from Evangelion and it's getting the Alliance raid Shinji.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, Shai, they announced the Alliance raid for the next expansion and it's Evangelion.
Oh, this is Whizpig. This was the main bad guy from Diddy Kong Racing.
Was Bottles here?
Bottles was here.
Also, I don't know why, but that feels like a weird. Like, I get that that's been a big thing for Final Fantasy, like that they've been doing a lot of different like collaborations, but I don't know. Evangelion just one of those things that feels kind of weird being brought in.
It's got a lot of popularity in Japan. And not for the weird reasons that most of the fandom gets way too into it.
Okay, Licia, do you know how much that limits limits Evangelion fans' weird things? Which weird thing? The list could
ones who
be
are just
infinite.
like, it's the biggest deep philosophy thing, like it's so deep, so much symbolism.
Okay, so the annoying weird ones, not the concerning ones.
The thing is, the way a lot of those Japanese fans view it is, it's a cool mech anime that also has some potential philosophy to think about, but they don't like heavily go into it.
Which is honestly, I think, the best way to look at Evangelion. Period.
Yeah, it's a fun one-time watch if you think about it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and
because of the other people, I have to preface when I say that I enjoyed Evangelion.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat, Licia. Evangelion. Here's the thing with Evangelion: it's definitely got some fun elements to it that I do enjoy, and the Ava fights are fun. I do actually have a lot of fun with those.
Like and enjoy it because Casey Modulo and no other reason.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
But hey, the glams are probably going to be pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So. Though I probably will just end up skipping all the cutscenes.
That's fair.
I don't know, I'll watch the first few, see if I'm interested in the story.
I forgot how much of a goddamn She-Hulk Abby is. Anyone who hasn't played The Last of Us Part 2, know that Abby is going to be the most hated character in the universe that you meet. Then she will become one of the most sympathetic characters you ever meet. She is a roller coaster of a fucking character. She's also built like a goddamn tank. Abby, I think, awoke a lot of people to muscle mommy feelings.
Okay, I found a hilarious post. Don't say you love the anime and it's The Lion King if you haven't read the manga, Hamlet.
To be fair, I don't like Hamlet.
Every time I hear about Hamlet, I rethink back to that scene from Mass Effect 3. You see the
Mhm.
and he's rehearsing his lines for a production of Hamlet.
Wait, okay, I didn't know that you could actually find one rehearsing, but there's an elevator newscast that talks about the Elcor production of Hamlet.
Yeah, if you, out of the Sunset Strip, there's an Elcor out there rehearsing.
That's great.
It's the cutest thing. Just watching
I
him
love
go,
the Elcor.
They're honestly, they're one of my favorite races from Mass Effect. They're so fun.
Like, it's such an easy idea, too. Like, they can't express their emotions through their vocal cords, because why would every being be able to do that if they are so different? And so, I just love it.
Yeah.
Enthused greeting. Welcome, humans.
Mass Effect, to be fair, had a lot of really good alien species.
Yeah, it's one of the better games for that.
I mean, it's also in the same sequence where they have a genuinely well thought out alien group of aliens where they like Licia said, where they actually they couldn't actually they had to express their emotions significantly different. And then we have the aliens whose like highest member can straight up kill you via orgasm. Mass Effect, everyone. Well, that also, I forget. I always forget the name. What was the name of the alien species that had to always wear like a suit, like a helmet and everything? Yeah, and it was because their immune systems were garbage, right?
Yeah, because they've lived on ships for so long, because their home world was taken over by their own creations, the Geth, that their immune systems never really came into contact with stuff, and so just naturally weakened over time.
There was also like an initial, I think Tally explains it in Mass Effect 2, where Quarians Rannoch had like viruses and bacteria just like any other, and they worked exactly the same way as any other planet, except they were beneficial. So Quarians evolved to have weak immune systems. And when they started going into other environments, they got weak. So that's why they started wearing environmental suits. Because their bodies would go out of their way to catch what they came across.
Which, again, speaks volumes on just how Mass Effect legitimately made genuinely interesting alien species. Yeah. I will still never get over the fact that it did a lot of great things, but interesting alien species and the dumbest ways to die in a game. Look. I'm going to ask, if you have sex with me and you orgasm, you will die. But will it be good? Yes. I'm willing to take that risk.
Make that happen if you can actually like die that way in game. There's a like a secret death scene that you can do. If you
and it's worth it. It's worth it.
If you give up well, it could be, but you have to give up Samara.
Yeah, I was about to say, me and Shai definitely differ on this, because I love Samara's, like, soft dawn.
Then give up Samara, because she's just cool. I like her.
Well, no, I kept Samara. I literally just did it because the novelty of it was like, I quite literally am going to die from this. Fuck it. That sounds genuinely great. The second I heard about it, I needed to do it. Was it? Yeah, it's like The Witcher. You're going to do things, and you're going to do things in this game. Are they smart ideas? Probably not, but I'm going to do them anyway. The Witcher, that really just includes me sleeping with everything that I could. I forget, was it The Witcher or... Shit, I'm like... Which one could you sleep with, like, the Minotaur-looking guy? I'm trying to remember if that was The Witcher or another game. Might have been one of the Dragon Ages.
Yes, that Dragon Age.
Yeah, just because I remember that first being presented, and all my brain could think was, well, I guess I'm wasting time on this.
The Iron fucking Bull, his name.
Again, just makes my decision make more sense in retrospect.
Yeah, that's what he would say.
Yeah. And again, if anyone says that, I am going to just be like, you know what? That's perfect. I need no other motivation.
There's 5 more notes here. You have no idea where they are.
Oh, come on, no. Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap, 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 crap. Why are there so many fucking clickers? Shit, 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 shit! Ah! Okay, run, 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 run! Ah! Oh, hell no! No, 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 not even in the funny sense. Oh, this is so bad. Ah, get off, get off, get off. No, 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 no. Ah! That was too many clickers. Too many. The worst fucking show in existence. Hey, that's what I said when somebody pitched too many clickers. Oh, oh shit. Running away, running away. Ah, where the hell did you come from? Oh, crap. Great, because what I wanted was a fucking floater to this.
I will be back in just a second, chat. Yeah,
Oh,
back in just a second.
Okay.
okay.
Shai, I think I found the most hilarious thing on Tumblr.
Yeah.
So, someone was asked a question from a account called Autistic Fuckwad. How does it feel to be Tumblr famous
Okay.
now? And they responded, thanks for the question, Autistic Fuckwad. I'm enjoying the popularity. And someone responded, OP will be hunted for sport if the asker ever changes their name. Oh, fuck. Because then it looked like he's just calling someone random an autistic fuckwad.
I've returned, chat. I guess I probably should have. I didn't think about it, but I probably should have muted my Discord audio. I didn't even think to do that, but oh well.
Okay.
Oopsie.
And your chat got an interesting fucking segment.
One that I specifically waited till you had went to a waiting screen.
Alright, well. The whole world heard that.
Cool.
Good times.
So anyway, yeah, the cock and ball thing. Now, the thing about my stream is that I am the people who come on my stream gets everything. So.
Yeah, but it's not as great for the stream if I'm just referencing a meme.
I guess that's fair. What was the meme, if I may ask? Now I want to know.
Okay, so it's just a Tumblr post that starts off with an ask. The asker is named. Their Tumblr name is Autistic Fuckwad. Who asks this person, how does it feel to be Tumblr famous now? And they respond, thanks for the question, Autistic Fuckwad. I'm enjoying the popularity. And someone else responds with, OP will be hunted for sport if the asker ever changes their name. Autistic Fuckwad has the opportunity to do the funniest thing of all time with this.
There was a ton somewhere else, I think. That music is supposed to play for the entire time the episode's on. Oh, that's right. If they're here. Yeah, okay. I have to transform and come here.
There's a player here at the Gold Saucer named Hatsune Miko, but it's M-I-Q-O. And they're a Mikote. That's great.
Their main couple is Hatsune Miku and Monica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's been some drama where I think it was Miku who tries to confess to Monica, and then somebody else comes in and is like, "No, I loved Monica first." Like, what is going on?
You can do better than just Monica.
Yeah, I can have the whole literature club.
I mean, I don't know if Sayori's also a good option, because she's also kind of nuts.
Hey, get rid of Monica, and none of them are all that crazy.
Yeah. 'Cause
True.
She's the one who causes that to begin with.
Yeah. Although, we've all heard the song "Just Monica," and "Just Sayori" was starting to play.
Just Sayori, just Sayori, just Sayori.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm getting the magnet. We're wiping this entire hard drive.
I remember that because Adrosaurus was in the music video, and she's a singer that I really like.
Funny enough, the singer I really liked from that video is actually Oreo, the girl who does Monica.
Yeah.
Sad, she hasn't made as much stuff lately. Wish she could make more stuff again. But whatever, it's her life.
Yeah, I don't think most people know as active as they used to be, because they all have like their own. I know Adrosaurus has had some pretty major life stuff going on in recent years, so one cannot judge.
Yeah, funny enough, the thing that actually got me to like notice Oreo was she did a full Japanese cover of Tokyo Ghoul's opening.
Nice.
Yeah, incredible voice. I'd say of the entire group for that song, she's got the best voice. Although I forget, who was the person who was doing Sayori? Because I think she's also done a cover of "Don't Lose Your Way," the song from Kill la Kill.
Okay, yeah, there's not info on that in the description, because it tells you who Monica and Natsuki are because they're the guest stars, but
Yeah,
the other ones were all random encounters, people.
gotcha.
So it doesn't give any
Who were the two names? Because maybe I got the whole thing wrong. One was Oreo, but who was the other one?
Adriana Figueroa or Adrosaurus.
Okay, yeah, no, Adrosaurus, yeah. So, yeah, no, that's not who I'm thinking of. I think one of them, something Barry. I think one of them has a tag with Barry in it.
Yeah, the other two might be one of the other two, but they're only credited by their first name because they're
Gotcha.
parts of random encounters.
Gotcha. Oh, crap! No.
Yeah, Adrosaurus, the last video was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit.
She did a couple live streams at some point fairly recently. She was using a model.
Mhm.
I think she wants to maintain privacy and also for health reasons.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I won't speculate on that.
Yeah, maybe for
Understandable.
those, but because her profile picture on YouTube is literally just her.
Yeah. Because she used to obviously be everywhere.
Oh yeah, this area is so fucking secure. There's no infected, except there's infected in every goddamn corner. I hate this place. Ah, crap. I'd like to think it was listening to my game audio because I just had 2 infected jump me right after I had the ran.
It's Daniel Craig. I guess the Asian files we're coming across are just previous James Bond.
I mean, it is a good name.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, they are going to soon announce who the new 007 is. Currently, there hasn't actually been a whole lot on who's actually going to be it.
Well, yeah, his name is
I'm kind of
Theodore
for it. I kind of am sad they didn't go Idris Elba. That would have been hilarious. He would have been good. I think he can do the secret agent thing well.
Agent Codename 7 is currently on the show right now.
Okay.
It's just a Nintendo 64. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's a Nintendo 64!
In the Nintendo 64!
Chad, tell me I'm not the only one who knows that video. That's a deafening silence. There was a video. That was it was one of the earlier things uploaded to YouTube. And it's popularly known as the N64
Yeah.
He like flips his happiness, screaming at the top of his lungs. He's like slapping the box. It's awesome.
Yep. That will be forever that happiest memory for that person.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got my Game Boy Advance, which was my first ever video game thing. I got Pokemon Crystal, and I just kept playing the start over and over and over again because I didn't know you could save the game.
Us kids in my family growing up, we always wanted an Xbox. So we would open gifts on Christmas, and our parents would openly, like, they would jokingly say, like, oh my gosh, is it an Xbox? Is it an Xbox? And it got to the point where they would start saying it at any gift we touched. Just like, mean. And then came the Christmas where there actually was an Xbox. That was a memorable time.
First game for me was a Game Boy Advance, and I don't know if this was my first game, but it was a game I remember playing a fucking lot, so I'm assuming it was. Was the Scooby-Doo 2 game. Yeah, I was like 5, so completing that game felt like a genuine, like, an actual fucking achievement for me. Yeah, and then I got Metroid, and I was like, oh, this is way harder.
So, Mouse, I'm fairly certain Shy being so small on stream was a joke that happened at some point, and then it just stayed and none of us remember.
Yes. Yes, I did too.
Dana. Dana.
Yeah.
Resyncing the communication dish. It's located at the starting area next to the launch tower. You can use the B command or red buttons to resync the coordinates. Hey, I see a flight path there, glitch face. You'll have to power it up first with the old generator in the base of the watchtower. It should start up if you hit it. Hit things, got it. Okay. I completely forgot there's like actual objectives for this world.
Which one? Hot or cold?
What is red?
That'd be hot. 90% of the time.
Which is funny because blue is actually red. Hi, Jiggy.
Well, I don't need to wonder why everyone on the ship is dead. Every note I've picked up has said we should go investigate the noise. No, you shouldn't. What have we all learned from horror games and/or movies? Never investigate a noise at all. Yeah. Well, no, and the funniest part is too, they are literally on a ship they could just casually they're staying in a wrecked ship. They're next to a city. There's literally everywhere else they could go to. There's no reason for them to stay here because they even have notes saying the ship's falling apart. So why are you still here? Okay. Okay, funny enough, I just found a note that said, why the fuck are we still on this falling apart piece of shit ship? I think they all had one collective brain cell and no one was using it.
Love is dead and never existed. All you did was betray me as I lay sick and festering. You are the definition of dread. Are you okay? My cat stole my fucking garlic bread.
I was gonna say, like, okay, X.
I mean, it was on X, but...
Embarrassing.
Man, then I don't follow any of mine because I don't do that shit in the slightest.
See, my depression and laziness will override that tendency. Go up and investigate? I'm interested, but that would mean getting up.
Yeah, it's like, that sounds like
My-
an asshole. I don't wanna,
And I don't have the energy for that right
I
now.
don't want to do anything.
My apathy and laziness say nah.
Agent 13, K-Dog 89. Good job, K-Dog 89.
Let's split
Good
up.
job, buddy.
Okay, where's the bedroom? I need to take a nap.
Insert key. Use your chickens to unlock this door.
My question is, can they get jiggy with it?
The gate. Okay. Nintendo logo rare. Nice.
Oh, wait, nope. I get it. I get why everyone on this ship was a dumbass. There's a bunch of stuff saying they're from West Virginia. I need to check to see. Let's see. Yep, they were playing Country Roads the whole time. Okay. I did the world a favor.
It's okay, chat. We saw this one for like 15 minutes. It's fun if you sing it once and then just leave it alone for a while.
I mean, to be fair, the running joke of the West Virginia song now is it's the same joke that people make about using a Sweet Home Alabama. Because West Virginia also has a problem with that particular joke. Which is funny, because now we need a song about Tennessee, because they actually have a bigger problem with it than most. But no one cares enough about Tennessee to actually write anything, so. It's like why it's like Wyoming.
Is it freaking Dollywood in Tennessee?
Yeah, but the fact that it's like
If I remember correctly, it's the one thing I like about Tennessee other than there's Dollywood and then there's the glorious People's Republic of China.
well, and I'll give Tennessee this good food. Some true Southern fried, like actually good food. Too bad everything else about that state fucking sucks.
Not expect that to work.
If you're going anywhere in the South, just go to fucking Georgia. Just go to Atlanta, Georgia. It has the pleasure. It has the good parts of the South without the crappy parts of the South. Yeah. Georgia also just, I think, has some of the best alcohol in the South. Yeah, I've actually heard that that a lot of like the Atlanta Dream are pretty fun to actually see.
Yeah. Oh, he's crying. Why are you crying, dude? I'm not sure about Bottle's plans. This doesn't seem right. What can I do? Can I, like, give him something? Hey, what up? N64. Okay. Cool, a Nintendo 64. Now it's your turn to help us, Soldier Boy. Don't tell anyone, but I freed Jinjo from self-feeding. It should be hiding somewhere in the lake. Somewhere in the lake. Got it. Just, just gotta narrow it down a little bit.
Just a little. How am I doing on my notes? 455, so I want to go back to... Missing a few in a bunch of them. Blue Resort, which is the Bomberman world, so it's actually missing 3 there. There's Bob on Battlefield, I can go there. Okay, so final note confirmed that these people did the dumbest shit people do in zombie movies that drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody was infected and didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
That shit drives me
Plays a
fucking
lot.
nuts. Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Motherfucker, you damn well know you won't be.
Everyone else hasn't been fine.
What makes you so fucking special, huh? Oh, I'm starting to show symptoms? I'm still gonna hide it from everyone.
I can understand that, like, mentality of wanting to hide it because you don't want to believe it happened.
Yeah. Especially, yeah, well, and especially, this is Last of Us cordyceps infection. For those who don't know, you remain conscious while it takes over your body. You are totally aware of what is going on for stage 1. And it's even potentially theorized that stage 2, you might even know what's going on. Yeah, it can take up to 3 years for you to finally lose consciousness. Which, yeah, that sounds horrible. And also, you'll feel things sprouting out of your fucking face.
See, what I want to see out of a zombie story is zombies that do bite you, but you don't turn into a zombie or die when you're bitten. You just get the infection into you, and then when you die any other way, you come back.
I mean, the concept has kind of already been done. It's not that, but it's where, like in The Walking Dead, that's actually a thing, where if you just die regularly, you'll become a zombie because everyone's infected with an airborne barrier.
Yeah, but like a thing where only those who get the infection come back.
Oh, okay. And I mean, there would be an inherent danger. I could see how at the start it could be a very inherent danger because somebody just dies naturally. You don't ever assume.
Yeah, and like...
There's definitely a danger.
Yeah, and like, what if you were bitten as a kid and you just don't know it? There's no way to know for sure who's going to turn or not.
Yeah. Well, there was one show that actually did a really interesting, so not the same concept as what you're saying, but they still did an interesting way. So, Z Nation, same concept as The Walking Dead, which was when you die, you'll turn. But what they do is when somebody looks like they were about to like pass on, they do like a death day celebration, and then somebody would stay in the room with the person and literally shoot them in the head, like as they were dying. But they'd have like a big celebration and everything to celebrate that person's last day on Earth. It was very interesting and very like deep for a show that fucked around a lot. I mean, the show, like literally. Like I think a season later, they had an episode where a bunch of zombies were swallowing different pills from like a factory, and some zombies were on speed, some zombies were on amphetamines, and other zombies were on Viagra. So there was just a bunch of zombies walking around. Anyone wants to watch it, Z Nation. It's actually free on YouTube right now. A lot of fun. Really fun series that weirdly doesn't take itself too seriously, but when it needs to get serious, it fucking kills it for whatever reason. I don't know how.
Yeah, but there's another show for free on YouTube right now that's taking my attention.
Yeah. No, Alicia, maybe...
By the way, Chai, that has probably one of the best twists in episode 25.
Huh.
It completely changes the show so much that it's the first Kamen Rider series to have a second opening.
Okay, yeah, that is a big switch up.
It is the first Kamen Rider series ever to get a second opening. You get 2 more golden feathers.
It's like a thing down here.
Yeah, no, I gotta.
Now we gotta go through.
Yeah, I might have to do a night with Z Nation though. That show is just so. It is the best example of a show that didn't take itself too seriously, but once it got an audience, it was like, okay, we're gonna. The first season clearly they didn't have really a story, and then as it went on, they were just like, should we just make shit up? Like the final season 1 and season 5, just you can't believe one led to the other, but they did it smoothly somehow. Like, no joke, Licia, it might be on the level of Kamen Rider for how insane some of their seasons are. Like, there is a season that literally involves... There is a season that involves aliens and zombies somehow, and it actually works. I don't know how. Also doing drugs with zombies, but for me, that's always funny.
Isn't that one just called Warm Bodies?
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah, no, it also has one of my favorite characters in zombie media ever, in Doc. The actor who plays him just does way too good of a job at the role. Dude's literally just a therapist who said, "Screw it, I'm just gonna sell drugs at the end of the world because that's the kind of therapy everyone needs." He also trips on peyote for like a good chunk of one of the seasons. Okay, that was a walrus. I thought it was something way stupider.
Someone made a playlist that's titled POV, you ignore the body with the open skull in the opening of Baldur's Gate 3, and the only 2 songs in it are What About Us and Don't Forget About Us.
No one saw that.
Oh, Pierce Brosnan. Fuck, I completely forget about the fact that he was once a 007. Still better than Sean Connery. Yeah, fight me, anyone who likes Connery. He was not a good 007. The only good thing about the Connery movies is that there's a character named Pussy Galore. That's how you know it was made in the fucking 60s.
Are you a philosopher? Boy, I'm dumb as shit. Boy, I'm dumb as shit is just rephrasing Socrates as I know that I know nothing. So what's the truth?
I mean, yeah, Socrates in the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know much about his actual works, but my favorite philosopher is Diogenes. I spent the time looking up to make sure I got the right name.
Yeah, the main thing I remember with Diogenes is didn't he like pluck all the feathers off a chicken just to fuck with someone?
Yes, Plato tried to define man as a featherless biped, so he plucked a chicken and brought it and said, "Behold, Plato's man."
Yeah.
Plato subsequently amended his definition to include broad, flat nails. When a follower of the Eleatic Zeno argued that motion was impossible, he simply got up and left. Upon seeing an incompetent archer, he sat down beside the target to get out of harm's way.
Beautiful.
Again, haven't read much of his works. Definitely know that I'm not a cynist. Or cynic. Cynic, there we go.
Yeah.
That's the word. But either way, he is by far my favorite philosopher to tell stories of.
Well, because his philosophy was literally "fuck you" to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's the embodiment of "fuck everyone." I don't. You know what, Licia? Another person, not really a philosopher, but just a guy whose life is too interesting not to point out. I always fucking laugh at anything Ben Franklin did.
Yeah.
He literally. I love him because he goes against like all this idealization people have for like the founding fathers. It's like, no, he goes against that in every conceivable way. Look. Well, you're. Well, you want to know what's funny as shit too?
Just like
Him being naked is just. Well, the funny part about like him being naked is that the dude was just naked all the goddamn time. He literally. Well, and my favorite one is he would moonbathe, and apparently he would do it even if there were people out in the neighborhood. He just didn't give a fuck. Imagine some 60, 70-year-old dude just. Love him. I fucking love him for that.
He'd be talking to other, like really high up dudes, and he would just start casually talking about like, yeah, this is why I think we should take older mistresses. This is why erotic enemas are awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's not exactly what he said, but to simplify it, he basically called the Southern slaves a bunch of dumb hicks, basically. He would just, again, look, I don't want this whole idealization of the founding. I want Ben Franklin being butt naked, talking about screwing older women. That is the true image of America right there. I'll salute to that. So. Well, that, but also I still go with the idea that Ben Franklin wanted. The national bird should be a turkey. I think that's a better description of the United States.
Honestly, at this point, a dodo.
That's still too intelligent.
Oh yeah,
I
he
think
was a
we've
pretty good
outdone.
assassin, wasn't he?
No, but I absolutely love that everyone was like, the bald eagle is proud. Well, the carrier pigeon. Can we have a turkey? Can we be the turkey? I just love to see him in the back. I feel like he did that just to be an asshole, too. Why would you want the
Probably.
turkey? I don't know.
Oh shit. Check it out.
Looks around the room. It's fat and ugly, like most of us.
Look, it's the worst. Is that worse?
Yeah. And there's actually a new Bond game coming out that looks pretty fucking good. Well, it's gonna have bullet time, which always like when games do that.
This is
You know what game I need to find? I need to find Wanted Weapons of Fate. That game's really goddamn fun.
hell yeah.
Okay.
He has the shorts. Okay, well, let's go. We're just playing a regular round of Goldeneye now. That's Mark Kirkman. Where's the double agent? They should be in
I think it's Agent 04. 01's pretty suspicious too.
And now my brain's just having the 01 theme song go off again.
No, Code Agent 1 should not be compared to Autotow. I'm avoiding doing any work on any new glamours now that I've done the Fantasia. Because I don't want to waste my dyes with, it's only gotta wait for Tuesday. Azuri Banjo.
Mr. Bond, my friend has been expecting you. Who's this? It was N64 to cut one of the cards. Time to leave, Dr. MI6 is only Banjo and Kazooie around. I should talk to them before I go. Change the system.
Someone in one of my Final Fantasy groups just confidently with their entire chest just said that Reaper is Dragoon for newbies.
I mean, it's easy, but like, it's that bear again. Nice to see some old man friends. We're looking for Jiggies, Mr. Doak. I'll give you the Battletoads game on that computer upstairs. Battletoads? Easy peasy. Okay, well, I guess this is a Battletoads stream now. What's this? Agent 20 dead. Just been. Is this what Battletoads is? Oh, okay. I guess that's it then. Okay. Cool. Beat the game.
Easiest run of Battletoads I've ever seen.
I have a sudden urge to call that clock shop and see if they have a
I mean, Battletoads and Contra, you ever want to test your sanity, those games will do it. The Dark Souls before Dark Souls.
No.
No, but where the fuck are the Lucky Charms, though? I think we're in the wrong commercial. This is the alternate universe where it isn't Lucky Charms.
Join us, Jimmy! Join us, Jimmy! Oh, hey, I found James Bond. There he is. I didn't even realize.
Wait, is that
This
that?
is kind of familiar.
That's the thing. Yeah, you died multiple times getting there. You're finally down there.
Well, yeah, there's that. But, like, does this image evoke anything?
My brain is working at like 10% capacity right now. I've told you multiple times I've not done them. No, I'm planning on doing them on stream. I kind of like skipped my way through the first few of the A Realm Reborn ones on my original character, but I've never actually paid attention because I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was unlocking dungeons. I didn't know it was a full-on side story. So then I stopped when I realized there was an actual story.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That'll make a lot more sense when you tell me on stream. Don't worry about it. I thought you would. Yeah, I thought you knew
No, it was literally just last night when we were telling Ink that I was planning on doing them on stream.
Yeah, I already got that one.
Okay, this has to be a nickname. This can't be a person's legal name. Lad. Ladd. And his
No,
last
that-
name is great.
That
McConkey.
actually, yeah, that actually is a Irish name.
I mean, the McConkey part gives away the Irish element. I just couldn't imagine going to school and being like, "Hello, everyone. This is Ladd McConkey." That is some rough fucking school.
I remember him distinctly. He was the kind of guy that I would describe as frustratingly cool. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that.
He was such a good dude that you almost found it frustrating to be around him. Because you're like, damn it, I want to find something to dislike about you, and there's literally nothing there.
You're just
You know what I
fucking
mean?
awesome, man.
Just like, God
Yeah.
damn it, dude, why are you so awesome?
Yeah, no, fact checking, it is indeed an actual name.
Yeah. Considering the
Although-
source I'm getting it from, yeah.
It is Old English, not Irish.
The McConkey sounds ish.
Well, yeah, and we all know what the Brits did around there.
Yeah. Just God, I could not imagine. I'm just thinking it's more funny because just going to school with that name. Just what do you call it, lad? Oh no, that's my name. Oh no, lad. Like, what is your actual name? No, my name is Lad.
Top of the morning to you, laddie. That's offensive. No, actually, my name is Lad.
Yeah, no. Now I'm just imagining that he smiled at every Jacksepticeye video. It's like he's saying hi to me.
It's also funny because it's like, it's the don't say that.
Yeah, even Jacksepticeye said in the video, like, don't do it in real life. It's just a stereotype, so I started doing it as a joke.
Yeah.
And
Don't
it was also
don't actually do that. The Irish will probably punch you in the face.
because the initial version of the name Lad was indeed Laddie. With an E at the end. So, yeah, I was making a joke on that without realizing I never explained it. It's part of the episode.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. God, the number to be fair, I'm pretty sure the Irish just don't like American tourists anyway, though.
I
From
also
what I
think,
well, yeah, like now a big thing is they'll blatantly ask you who you voted for, like blatantly.
They are right to ask you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, because here's the thing: if you voted the way that you know won't piss them off, you'll just tell them. If you avoid it, then we all know who you voted for. Favorite one is still that woman who had a fucking meltdown. Like she had a meltdown all over TikTok about it, and then had another meltdown when she lost her job over the previous meltdown. Being an idiot has consequences. Yes.
There was a TikTok from like page that was floating around and asks a younger feller, hey, who did you vote for? Of course he answers, I voted for Kamala Harris. And it's like, okay, that's what and eventually she decides, yeah, you know what, I don't have much interest in you, so I'm sorry, just and then she asks the same question to the next one walks up, he's like, yeah, I voted for Trump. It's like,
Look, you want to give yourself an immediate red flag. That's a pretty quick way to do it. Well, it's so funny. So I forget what it was, but somebody did like a whole. I forget the name of the channel, but somebody did like a whole joke about like everyone in Trump world is like, why will no one date us? And they went, because you're the embodiment of a walking red flag. It's just so funny too, because one guy was like going, yeah, like I'd ever want to date some guy was going on about how he'd never want to date like a liberal blue-haired woman, because you know that stereotype and all that dumb shit.
yes, he does.
Well, fun fact. Guess what got leaked less than a week after said statement? His porn search history. And oh, buddy, they include women with non-natural hair colors. Oh no! It gets funnier. Just wait, it gets even funnier. The dude who said he didn't want men in women's restrooms. Guess what else showed up in the search history? Yep, it was his second highest search.
Oh, just the second highest search. Okay, we're showing some restraint.
No, because the first highest search was for black women. It's like, buddy, your porn history knows your real boss. I love it too because that's what always happens. I love how these guys will be like, I'm so against that. Let's just check your porn history. That seems to be the opposite case. I mean, my favorite one, the most anti-trans state in the U.S. has the highest amount of trans porn searches by a country fucking mile. Looking at you, Tennessee. And as for Republican areas of the state of Florida, a state that's claimed they want to get rid of Latinas. Biggest anti-gay state, Texas. What do you know? Gay porn gets looked up more there than fucking anywhere. Also, Grindr crashed recently, so. Well, it happens. That last meeting they had in Texas, it literally happened at the last CPAC meeting. Yeah, literally in the area CPAC happens.
That's awesome.
It always does. It always fucking does. Whenever the GOP has a massive meeting, it always crashes Grinder servers. Look, look. If you're gonna be bigots, at least practice what you preach. Because y'all are the big. It's one thing to be a bigot. It's another thing to be a massive group of fucking hypocrites.
It's another thing to be bad.
Yeah, no, my favorite one too is we had another one happen in my area. Another preacher got arrested because he was caught with a fucking male prostitute.
Yeah, and grass is green. What's next?
Yeah, no, Licia, you want to know what makes it funnier? 6th priest we've had caught with meth. What? Why are these systems? I just want to know, like, what is the appeal? Like, why do people take meth? I don't get the appeal. It literally sounds awful. I literally drink and smoke weed because it mellows me out and helps me sleep. Meth just sounds horrible. Mushrooms make you have a really fun moment while you're staring at the ceiling. Oh, Licia, did you see the thing about those bodybuilders who tried to fuck with a bunch of cosplayers?
No.
Yes, I heard about that. There was like a convention that happened. So there was a convention like the kind of stuff that we want to go to, and
Mm-hmm.
in the same venue because it's a really big venue. There was also like a bodybuilding event, and a lot of there was a lot of like mutually trafficked areas and everything. To these specific dudes' credit, a lot of the bodybuilders did things like they went up, they approached people and they asked like, hey, what's this? And they took photos with cosplayers and cosplayers took photos with them. It was all a lot of it was very positive and very
Like camaraderie, yeah.
yeah, very nice and wholesome. There's a nice bit of like people use this term, but it was a nice bit of subcultural exchange between like
Yeah.
geeks and bodybuilders. At the same
Yeah,
time,
that part of it was the majority.
there were some dudes who could not stop themselves from being a nuisance. So there was a incident that got onto TikTok was a group of cosplayers were doing a photo shoot, like a group photo shoot. I didn't see it anything. And these
Yeah.
ladies from the bodybuilding crowd decided to like insert themselves in the photo and started trying to take it.
Yeah. Well, the thing to note too, at least from what I gathered, that maybe makes it a little better is a lot of the dudes who were creating problems were wannabe bodybuilder influencers or fanboys.
Yeah, they were not there to be actual like bodybuilders. They were there to start.
Yeah. Yeah, because from what I saw, a lot of the actual bodybuilders absolutely got a kick out of the cosplay and were really like fun to like. Apparently, one of the bodybuilders too, who like spoke out against the guys who were being assholes, actually cosplays. Which, to be fair, with how he's built, I'm like, dude, there's about a million things you could cosplay. So, dude's built like your average high schooler in an anime. Yeah, he can play a good Jotaro. Fun fact, everyone, remember, the original Jotaro was 17. He was 17 in his first appearance, and he was taller than he was taller than almost everyone else in that group. Feeling.
And Santa Maria music has like a funk arrangement. It's like at a slowed down tempo too, so it's actually bob your head Where have I seen that intro for?
I don't know. Where?
I think I saw it at my friend Michael's house. I'm 90% sure he won't. I'm 90% sure he doesn't know that I stream or about his channel. In the off chance that you do see this, Michael,
And it says how much my mind is poisoned by horror that the first image that came to my mind was the opening scene of Halloween. My brain is literally that poisoned. A friend just messaged me. A friend just messaged me. Hey, I just did a playthrough of Monster Camp. This game is great, but holy shit, it's gay. Fucking, how did you not get that off the go?
I finished my very first like complete playthrough of Undertale just the other night, which was a fun fact.
Undertale is like what ending did you get?
Pacifist.
Would encourage everyone to do the genocide ending at least once.
Yeah. I'm like weirdly sentimental when it comes to games like that. I don't know if I can bring myself to.
Trust me, you will feel like it. Not only will you feel like an awful person, the game will actively make you know that you are.
Yeah, that was like I've been spoiled. Like the funny thing is like I've already been spoiled on just about everything in that game. So I kind of
Yeah.
I kind of knew what was going to happen going in, and I knew a lot of the details of what was going to happen going in. Yeah, kind of funny how its endings still hit like a truck anyway.
Well, yeah, that speaks to just how good the game actually is.
Yeah. And then We're done. No, not, no.
Well, and honestly, I think that's a good way to like actually play the game,
Yeah.
get the full experience.
So now I'm a couple chapters into Filter, and all I can think about is how much I love Vince. He's been on my mind for a couple of days now.
No more perfect sign of a game than that. What? Corona has just infected everything.
So, doing an internet search, trying to find an old Twitter account of mine where I know I posted photos that I want to find again, I found an old Twitter of mine. And, no, it's all Ruby posts. I posted for like 3 months and have like 6 posts on it. But one of them from 2016 in January, today's episode broke me. This was during Volume 3. And then I have one a few weeks later. I'm gonna predict something. Roman survived and is on the ship. Roman Ironwood fight this week. Yeah, this is the account that if I still had those photos out, it would be on this one. But they don't exist. Which is sad, because I had a picture of me with Gray and Miles giving them lightsabers. Yeah. The photo doesn't seem to exist anymore. Anyway. In my search, I did find a Jalal Scarlet that was never me. I know they were not me because in 2012 they were posting things about One Piece. Which I would not have been.
Yep, I think I found the perfect thing. I think I found the perfect thing for you to say every time you come into a room and identify yourself as an MB.
Yeah.
I've transcended human binary. I am every gender and no gender. You gotta do that in like a full god voice and everything.
We are nothing, and we are your everything. Oh, jeez. What are you doing here? You know what? Just in case I miss. This game is even easier than I thought it would be.
You said old rubbish, and I was gonna say, what, Congress?
Yeah.
I want to see if I can make it with just
See, I'll never complain that Nazis are the villains. I will, however, say that a lot of Shy shared a meme about this. I'll never complain about Nazis being the villains in video games, but I will complain over the fact that it is used a lot of times in a way of video game developer has fun idea for video game, but can't figure out antagonists, and so they default to Nazis. It's like, at least be a little creative sometimes.
Oh no, I totally agree on that. What I think this is referencing specifically is two games in particular. It's referencing the people who bitched about Wolfenstein, which if you're bitching about Wolfenstein, then you need a bitch slap.
Yeah.
And the second one is the new Metro game. Which fun fact about the Metro games, Nazis have been antagonists in the game since the first fucking game. So you bitching about them existing now just is ridiculous. This game, the new Metro game, is literally supposed to talk about, like, it's supposed to expand on a faction that already existed. So it's just, I don't know. I agree though, Lisa. If it's you just not having a better villain, then that's one thing. But there are people who legitimately, yeah.
Anytime they are portrayed, they should be portrayed as villains. I just think
Yeah.
they are portrayed too often, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're a very common villain because sane people recognize that they are extremely evil human beings.
Yeah.
Which I will never get over the fact that somebody said the statement, Wolfenstein went woke.
No,
It's Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein didn't go woke. You went to sleep.
Yeah. It's Wolfenstein. The memo of the games is we're doing one thing and one thing only. Killing Nazis. That's all Wolfenstein has ever been. To be fair, we also have to remember this is the same group of people that... Alicia, have you ever seen the woke games thing for Monster Prom? No, it's funny. It's actually so stupid that it rounds about to being funny.
I mean, in the first few seconds of the game, you choose your pronouns.
Funny enough, that's not the first thing they bitch about. They bitch about pro-furry content. That's the first thing they bitch about, and I'm just like... I love that. And they're yipping. I love... Yeah, no, that's probably what they think yipping is. But yeah, no, they bitch about that, and then, and I kid you not, the next thing they bitch about is that, and I won't use the word they use because this makes me cringe just saying it, but basically that women in the game are shown to be too independent.
Good.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny. I'm like, only you could look at Polly and find something to bitch about. Nah, we all know those assholes probably were. If you could look at Polly and be like, "There's something I don't like about her," then you know what? You are inherently a shitty person.
There is something I don't like about her, though.
I mean,
She's not
something.
real.
The one that for me, the funniest one is too. One of them made the cardinal sin, Alicia. They said something mean about Scott.
No.
Do not say.
Not the good boy.
Do not say mean things about the goodest boy. He's a dumb boy.
He's so good.
But he's a good boy.
And does a murder.
Hardly. I mean, he doesn't remember it, so he's kind of perfect. Look, Scott may have killed several dozen people, but he doesn't remember it. Vera, on the other hand, she probably just does it for sport at this point.
Vera gets a kickback on every insurance denial. I mean, to be completely fair, that is something she would do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and that is one thing I will always appreciate. The characters that have an evil alignment in that game are unapologetically evil.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I may hate Miranda, but I can appreciate that she is just fucking evil.
Royalist F tier.
I can appreciate when, like, a character... Look, if you're gonna make an evil character, go fucking wild with it. I do appreciate, like, in any media, whenever that... When somebody makes an evil character and they're just unapologetically evil.
Alright, what's our next batch of games gonna start tackling. Different atmosphere. Oh, we're in like a city now. We built this city. We built this city.
The city on Mario.
Oh, that's way
Oh,
better.
On Mario.
yeah. It was showing the Donkey Kong, and I know that's Jumpman, not Mario, but
And
one.
Jumpman.
Pokemon Snap, Donkey Kong 64, and Conker's Bad Fur Day can be found.
Okay, come on, Snap.
Ocarina of Time was the first game with a perfect score in the prestigious Japanese gaming magazine, Famitsu. Just after my visit to their editorial office.
Did it say one of the ones you can go to is Snap?
Snap is right up there.
Yeah.
So we got Pokemon Snap, we got Conker's Bad Fur Day is hiding up there, and there's the Nintendo offices apparently. There's Donkey Kong 64. We got a whole city.
Yeah, we should go take pictures of Pokemon.
Look. Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap has.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Pokemon Snap has forever been ruined for me, though.
Well,
Because Licia, I have delved into the internet's dark obsession with Pokemon, and it goes by a different name for some parodies. I will not expand on that.
You came in saying hello just at the very end of the stream. I apologize for that. But I've been playing Nostalgia 64, and it's been lots of fun. Not very good at it, but I do what I can. But thanks for coming in and saying hello. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where's my music? There it is. What's a good song?